My name is Jensen Dahl. And I've been trying to record this video for fucking ages, but I just figured it out. I made a sahbabii thing remix, and I'm very proud of it. And I'm gonna show it to you. So let's go. So it began. I was just messing around in bed like I normally do, not like that. But I was going crazy. I was on Ableton in my bed, and I just made this like perk loop. Sounds like shit. I used a special secret trick, which I'm about to show you. I used a thing called AU Reverb. It's part of the AU plugin set. If you have a Mac, you have it for free. It's the Apple stuff right here. Like the amount of textures. This is like this loop is almost a showcase for the amount of texture that you can get out of this. What the fuck? Like, that's crazy. And then I just ran the kick through the same shit. And so, I don't know, that sounds so cool. So yeah, that's kind of the first little piece. And then I'm gonna move on to this part. So I'm just gonna play this first like 8 bars and then we'll discuss it. Okay, so all this stuff comes from this thing I bought called the Korg SV2. Let's show it. There, that keyboard. This keyboard changed my life. Changed my whole life. It's really beautiful. It's got some great piano sounds. Like this all comes from that and it sounds pretty good. Doesn't sound like fucking Arturia Piano V2, you know, it sounds really cool. And all this stuff, I've just got like a thing. I've got the utility just turning everything mono, causing a bunch of phase issues. It's also been reprocessed through AU pitch. With that texture thing that I was talking about, and some synthesizer right here. Little Korg mini log joint. This little pad. Sounds pretty cool. And this thing. All mono, comes from the Korg mini log as well. And okay, I'm just gonna talk about we'll just play the first section out.
I don't know what he talking about. I don't know what he go. I don't know what he talking about. We go push up, push up, push up, push up, push up. If you get out of the 500 pills and I ain't I got my dick up. Coming back for my shit, it's a stick up. So deliver on horse and no pick up. She go trick a nigga, she a trister. Real nigga.
I'm pretty happy with that. I'm pretty proud. So I did this riff on the piano and I threw it in the Granulator 3, which is something you can get for, you know, you can use Fruity Granulizer. I'm not sure if there's an option in Logic. It's just been stretched out here for the first bit. So it's actually the same riff both times, but it's just dropped down a perfect fifth just here. So that's what it originally sounds like. Here it's stretched out, and then you just got it's cute. And then I've done a little bit of processing with in terms of the reverb. I just like did a pass through it with some reverb and could add more texture to it. Sounds pretty wild. And then there's just some more of this processing stuff happening here. 808's clipped out. I just have a wave shaper on the master. And then the drums, I also ran all of those through a granulator, which is a granulator. Yeah, that's what it's called. which is something I've been doing recently just to get some more texture out of them and some rhythmic ideas too. And then of course, Sahbabii. It's a great album.
Yeah, I don't know what he talking about. I don't know what he doing. Yeah, I don't know what he talking about. We gon' push up, yeah, push up, yeah, push up, yeah, yeah. If you get out of the middle, 500 pills in the FN, I got my liquor. Coming back for my shit, it's a sticker. So deliver on horse and no pickup. She gon' trick a nigga, she a trickster. Reel a nigga in like a fisher. My whole ass soft like a biscuit. Pop it.
And then this is just a little Jupe 8 thing. I just like this song needs harmonic movement, otherwise the melody's gonna get super stale. And it's pretty simple. Nice little low end kind of texture.
She gon' trick a nigga, she a trickster. Reel a nigga in like a fisher. My whole ass soft like a biscuit. Pop it. We gon' all the way to the top. We gon' all the way we can stop. Yeah, slow 'em out, don't get fed, baby. I'ma say it with your thought. We gon' keep running, I think what? New year, it's a new talk. New year, we got new thoughts.
I'm pretty proud of this one. I'm pretty happy.
She gon' trick a nigga, she a trickster. Reel a nigga, but this bitch on the same shit. New year, but this bitch on some lame shit.
Yeah, and so what I've done here is I've just took the clip, this little bit of synthesizer just here, and I've just reversed it and just like on the clip faded it so that it goes in. And then also there's should be a little 808 thing. Maybe you can see it right here. All right, and now it's going to be unveiled how much of a leech and unoriginal person I am.
Yeah, new year, hold my bitch, it on. Yeah, new women, I got some new brain. New water, go get you a drain. New bitch, that's a new set of lips. New year, on all of the whips. New Glock, Gen 5 on they kid. Blue cheese, that's a new flavor chill. Rap snacks, bitch, I need me a deal. Same dick, but that new pussy is. I don't know how that loose pussy feel. X-Lock, bitch, I'm chasing a meal. Fuck a nigga, eat the smoke from my wheels. Bullets hot, how the fuck I'ma chill? Big shit, nothing about me live. Real bitch, stand on business in heels. Ibuprofen, popping bottles like pills.
All I was thinking was like how I want to try some shit. And I had the Charlie XCX snare and then just a big fucking kick and a dream. And I was like, what I'm going to do is I'm going to run them through I think I had them at the drum loop that I put together as a sample, just a simple 1-3 thing. And then some hats and some rhythmic stuff happening on the outside. But that's about it. And all I did was I ran them through the MIDI arpeggiator, and sliced it up and just had it arranged in the piano roll just like a regular drum beat, like you would if you were using drum rack or anything like that. And then I just was fucking with the rhythms on the arpeggiator. You know, you can do, you have this, everyone's seen that Ableton sound design video, and you can just mess with this and it gives you really interesting kind of new rhythms, especially if you're brave enough to do the MS stuff. Of course, like when I did it, I had to take it back and organize it because it was like an absolute mess. And so once I had done that, once I had organized it, this is kind of what it was like.
Yeah, new year, hold my bitch, it on. Yeah, new women, I got some new brain. New water, go get you a drain. New bitch, that's a new set of lips. New.
And then I, had to do these pretty piano chords. It's pretty cute. I think it's really simple. It's just like, so A flat major 7 comes up to the 9, climbing up to the 9, down to E flat major 7. So I hit the 9 with like a trill. So yeah, super simple. Just a little bit of layering with my goat, my baby. Thanks, bro. DX7. And then of course, texture. This one's coming a little bit more to the center and it's a bit more stretched out. All it is just the layer plugin, which is made by the same people who made Digitalis. It's just a really great reverb. I've showed it off in a few videos. Little perk thing. It just does, I don't know. I don't really know what that does in the general context. I just felt like adding it. And then just a fat ass bass. Running through OTT, it's also clipped and it was stereoized as well.
Yeah, new year, hold my bitch, it on. Yeah, new women, I got some new brain. New water, go get you a drain. New bitch, that's a new set of lips.
And so I'll just show you how it comes back in.
Big shit, nothing about me, live. Real bitch, stand on business in heels. Ibuprofen, popping bottles like pills. Aquafina, bitch, my diamond got gills. New year, we gon' upgrade the skills. New year, we gon' cut up the bills. We gon' all the way to the top. We gon' all the way.
And then I've just got a little bit more piano because I love playing the piano. With some process. This like little reverse part here, that's kind of cool. And I'll show you that in context.
New year, we got new thoughts. New year, but this bitch on the same shit. But let's see, I got my toes. I said the Hail Mary, I went Machiavelli, put a diamond ring in my nose. I influenced the influence, can't forget about me, pussy nigga, we chose. I know these hope for the streets, I cannot be stingy on swapping out all of these hoes. Showstopper, but we getting the shows closed, though. Yeah, we taking it up to the ozone. Sexy bitch in the spot with them clothes on. I'm stroking her good to them slow songs. Yeah. Whole gang ain't been bread in a rose on.
That's the whole joint. For the performer, this beat is really fucking weird, so I don't know who would ever use this, but sometimes you gotta make some shit for yourself. So anyways, that's kind of it. Thank you so much for watching. I'm gonna get back to doing this. I just had to figure this out. I'm not Paul McCartney, but it was a long and winding road to get to this shit. And so, yeah, I'm very appreciative of anyone watching, taking the time. And I hope that you got something out of this. But yeah.